welcome to Culture on I-24 News. I'm Oded Grober, and as always, I'm very happy you chose to join me. Today on our program, we'll talk about the Israeli Academy Awards, which were handed out last night. Musician Adam Ben Ezra will be here in the studio to discuss his unique musical style. And the new album by Lisa Simone, daughter of the legendary Nina Simone. But we begin with the Israeli Academy Awards, also known as the Ophir Awards. Shahar Peled is here in the studio to tell us all about it. So, you were there last night.
I was,
Glamorous
yes.
night?
Well, you know, it's the Israeli local version of the Academy Awards in the United States. It took place in the southern city of Ashdod, so it wasn't that glamorous, but still it was a very exciting
so maybe
evening.
if you closed both eyes, you could think you were at the
Something
Oscars.
like that. I could imagine the glamour. Well, it was a fierce battle between two great movies, which we knew it would be tied, but I think we can declare them as both as winners. Others can see them both as losers. We've got, of course, Get, the very tense drama of siblings Ronit and Shlomi Alkabetz, which tells the story of a woman trying to divorce her husband. A very intense movie, battling with zero motivation. The very hilarious film about women in the Israeli military.
Very different film.
Which, yes, exactly, but it took almost everything. Best directing, best screenwriting, best lead actress, best editing. Yeah, so it definitely was the winner of this evening, but best film went to Get. There was quite a debate.
Something that never happens
Well,
almost,
no,
when
this
best
is
film doesn't win best script
You're
or
right.
best editing.
It is unprecedented because some say that, you know, the film's most important categories are directing, screenwriting, and acting. But this time, others said that it was not a political but a practical choice, thinking that the chances for best foreign film in the upcoming February 22nd Oscars might stand a better chance. Get the story of a personal story of a woman trying to divorce her husband, very much similar to A Separation, the Iranian film which won the best foreign film a couple of years ago. And others thought that it was a very local story of women in the Israeli military, although it already won the prestigious Tribeca Prize. This is debatable. This is a controversy naturally,
we'll know in a while.
But we think everyone is a winner here. Get also took the Best Supporting Actor for Sasson Gabay, and Best Actor went to a farewell party, which might be considered the loser of the ceremony, but we'll get right to that.
Okay.
It was definitely the night and year of actress Dana Ivgi, daughter of renowned actor Moshe Ivgi, who presented the Best Film Award, saying this is his greatest contribution to Israeli industry. She won both her nominations for supporting actress and leading actress for Zero Motivation, and Next to Her, where she portrays a retarded woman, a role that was praised throughout the year.
Very different films.
Very different film and very
Yeah.
different acting, and she definitely deserved both roles. And finally, there was a controversy with Moshe and Dana Ivgi this ceremony. The prize, the financial prize for this year was supposed to be cancelled, and earlier this month they both said they would ban the ceremony. But, you know, the very modest prize, let's face it, $40,000 isn't that a bigger prize here, but still it's very important for the local industry. It returned to the ceremony, and we saw both of them on stage. Finally, back to a farewell party with the leading nominations, 40 nominations. It won only 4 categories, one of which was Ze'ev Revach, the leading actor, a veteran actor in Israeli cinema, but still it went home with only 4 wins. So this was kind of a disappointment for its creators. Still considered a very good movie, a dark comedy about a group of old-age friends trying to help their friend die with dignity with a homemade euthanasia device. So it was definitely a very interesting evening, a lot of intrigues, a lot of politics, but we had an enjoyable evening.
Thank you, Shahar.
Thank you.
In a moment, we'll have musician Adam Ben Ezra right here in the studio. But first, here's our cultural recommendation for the day.
Edward Hopper, the famous American painter and printmaker, known for his realistic, nostalgic style and for his still images, is now honored in a new movie. His work comes to life with the indie film Shirley, Visions of Reality. Through its main character Shirley, the Austrian filmmaker Gustav Deutsch celebrates 13 works by the artist while restoring the social, political, and cultural context of the United States from the 1930s to 1960s. The female character shown in most of these works is actually inspired by Josephine, the wife and source of inspiration of the artist. Women were often depicted in Hopper's paintings. The details, light, landscapes, and especially the melancholic atmosphere of his paintings perfectly defined his work. Hopper has already inspired some of the greatest filmmakers, such as Alfred Hitchcock and David Lynch. But for now, this fiction, almost animated 1 hour and a half film takes you to the heart of Edward Hopper through daily paintings and cinema. Surely, Visions of Reality will be in cinemas starting September the 17th.
Very cool. Now, Adam Ben Ezra is a contrabass player who creates unique, surprising orchestrations with the bass. His control of other instruments, such as the oud, the clarinet, and the guitar, allow him to accompany himself in these arrangements. His often humorous videos on YouTube gained hundreds of thousands of views, and I'm very happy to have him here in the studio. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
So, where did you learn to play all these instruments?
I started very early. I was 5 years old when I started to play the violin.
Okay.
And
you picked one after the
after
other?
the other, yeah.
And do you maintain it? Do you need to like practice with each instrument, or is it just comes naturally?
You know, I take one instrument and in a period of time I practice it, and then I move to the other, and then I come back. So
I guess there is some talent in it after all. You eventually picked the bass, the double bass.
This is my main instrument.
Why?
Because it's a cool instrument.
Mm-hmm. It's not really that easy to carry around.
Yeah, that, I didn't know that in the beginning, but I was a bass player in high school, and I started to listen to jazz, and so it was very natural to me to play the double bass.
Okay.
And over the time, I found out that I can use all kinds of techniques from other instruments in the bass, which allows me to express.
Right. Yeah, your style is very unique. Did you develop it yourself? How did you?
I in my style of playing the double bass, I try to imitate other instruments.
Right.
Like drumming or playing oud technique or playing guitar technique on the bass. So it requires me to find other ways to play it.
Now, you've made quite a name for yourself online when you created this series of videos that are homages to theme songs from known TV shows. I'm curious, was that a publicity stunt, or are you a fan of these shows and you really wanted to?
Some of them are yes. I really like the Dexter shows and the
beautiful video, by the way.
Thanks so much. And the Seinfeld and the South Park videos, I pick it up because it was fresh and cool to take a music from a TV series and to do it my own way, and to use the elements of the plot in my clip, stuff like that.
Now you, there's always some level of fun, something a little funny, something a little off, someone next to you doing something. Is your music, does that also work with your music? Do you treat music as a humorous tool?
When I play music, it gives me joy, so it comes out. I work with a very funny guy. He's the director and the editor of those movies. His name is Guy Dayan. And we work together. We're best friends, and these funny things and humor just comes to life naturally.
Well, the combination works really well, I must say. Plans for the future? You going on tour or something?
I've been playing abroad my solo show for the last year, and now I'm working on my project, my trio project, working on an album. We're gonna record it. We're gonna do a crowdfunding project with it, and
So there's a lot to look forward to.
yeah.
That's great. You're also gonna give us the opportunity to listen to you now. What are you gonna play for us?
I'm gonna play a piece of mine called "Can't Stop Running."
Okay. All right. So Adam Ben Ezra, Can't Stop Running. Let's watch. Beautiful stuff. Now, Lisa Simone lived much of her life in the shadow of her mother, the high priestess of soul, Nina Simone. After performing on Broadway and releasing a tribute album to her mother, Lisa now returns with a new album, this time all new original material. Daniel Campos tells us more.
When the tears won't stop.
Many would envy being the child of one of the musical icons of the 21st century. But for Lisa Simone, daughter of musical legend Nina Simone, the situation is quite complex.
With my soul.
My mother was so used to people wanting something from her and demanding things of her that she could not fathom that someone would just love her for her and all they wanted was to be around her.
Put a spell on you.
Nina Simone battled depression and alcoholism and had a tortured and sometimes even abusive relationship with her only child.
I had to learn how to accept my mother, accept our relationship, look at her as more than just mommy, but as a human being, as a woman.
The masses have power throughout history of mankind.
Today, at the age of 52, Lisa is about to release her first album of original materials. All Is Well, recorded and produced in France in the cozy comfort of label Laborier in Le Château de Laborier.
Can't we fix our future?
In 2009, Lisa released a homage to her mother, Simone on Simone, a tribute to her late mother, but with her own technique and approach, far from imitation. Other than taking her mother's name, Nina continues to play a role inspiring her daughter's lyrics.
The Child in Me, the song that I wrote to her, the love song that I wrote to her, was the first time I really cracked open the egg, if you will.
Lisa stepped out from her late mother's shadow when she chose her own way. She first became an engineering assistant in the United States Air Force. Then she started singing backing vocals for numerous European artists, and since 2002 had many significant roles on Broadway. But it is only now that Lisa feels that she found her place.
I feel at home here. Home means many things. It's not just a place where you hang your coat and put up some furniture. It's where your heart is.
The rest of my days are my days.
Has the right time arrived for Lisa? If critics and fans decide to embrace her newest works, she might have her time in the limelight.
Hey, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's it from us for today. I hope you enjoyed watching our show. We'll be back tomorrow with a new edition just for you. Please be sure to join us again.